Yo, what is up, guys? And we are back for another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. Now, this team should be relatively decent. Nah, it should be quite nasty. So this is the deal. This is obviously not the most ideal team in the world. So we definitely need to. Yeah, there we go. That's what you like to see. So right now, Kefla should do some pretty good damage. Now, if I had Kefla, obviously I'd be running her over Tech Hit, but I do not have that luxury. I have not pulled her as of yet. I have not given up trying to pull for Kefla. I'm going to just go ahead and continue to summon as I get stones, but I'm not like going real deep on the banner or anything like that. It's not one of those banners that I want to do that on. I love Kefla. Like, she's my waifu. Like, she really is. But we have a lot more things coming on the horizon. And remember, we are going to be getting quite a few free-to-play stones here coming up in Explosive Chain Battle and then Extreme Super Battle Road. There is Vados up over 1 million. So essentially, what I want to do with this is it's not a big deal, you know, that I don't have Kefla, because they both have the same leader skill, the exact same leader skill. This is going to be a really good rotation for Kale. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, what do I want to do here? I am going to go ahead and... Whose defense is better? Oh, wow. Well, Kale's is looking better because of support on rotation. Okay. So, this is kind of bad. All three of my stackers are literally on the same turn. Okay. So, because Kaba... No, I can't do that. I can't do that. Kaba does have a finite amount of time that he will stack. I would ideally like to get him orbs, but we're going to see what happens here. So what this is going to do is this is going to provide us a really good opportunity here. We're going to be able to see the newly Dokkan Awakened Caulifla, the newly Dokkan Awakened Kale, and then, of course, Kefla. So that obviously came from her passive, and then, of course, her hidden potential system. So luckily... Okay, and then this is from her passive. 100% chance to dodge all the way up until Int UI Goku. At the very least, Kale is going to get 1 super attack, so I will take that. There is no sense. There is a way to go ahead and run them on, you know, different rotations, obviously, but they just perform so much better when they're on the same rotation. It just kind of makes sense. So the way that we can do this is we could do a rotation of Kale and Caulifla, because remember, their passives are based on a character whose name includes, right? So if we look here... So, just real quick, so she is getting attack, I'm sorry, excuse me, she's getting a chance to evade enemies' attack 8% per universe 6. It doesn't matter, because this whole stage is against a pure Saiyan anyway. But has a medium chance, okay, so she launches an additional attack that has a medium chance of becoming a super attack when there is a unit whose name includes, an ally whose name includes Kale, so that could be Kale and Caulifla, and then, of course, the same thing with Kale. So let's check her out. So, guards all attacks within the turn when there's an ally whose name includes Caulifla. Absolutely outlandish. And then she's going to do a bunch of additional super attacks if we get her up against Pure Saiyan or Universal Survival Saga, which of course we are up against both in this stage quite a bit. So, Hit is definitely the biggest liability on the team, even more than Vados. Vados at the very least is providing us mad wicked support. So that is good. This shouldn't be too bad, honestly. She's really strong. Honestly, that's... I know that seems like a lot of damage, dude. That's pretty damn good, honestly. I would not mind pulling Kefla for sure. Like I said, she is one of my favorite characters. I really do enjoy her card. She does infinitely stack attacks. She does a ton of stuff. She gets defense at the start of turn, and she gets attack. Wow, that's pretty damn good right there. And she gets attack on super, which means she's going to greatly benefit from support units. So we do have a couple of support units here. And obviously we have some other ones that we could have brought. Like I could have brought Champa, but obviously Vados is the choice here. Vados can potentially, to the right unit, she can provide 80% support. So that is obviously ridiculous. Now, they are going to finish it off. Kale and Caulifla, I may eventually end up floating off because their defense is going to be so absolutely just asinine. That it might behoove me to just float them off and just have them be a really... Just kind of use them where I need them, right? Okay, so here we go. So she is going to be buffing. Are they on Bond of Master and Disciple? They are on Universe 6, so we will be getting that buff at least. Okay, so let's just go ahead and do this. And she did change orbs, so that is cool. Vados I'm talking about. Problem with Vados is she doesn't provide ki. So as you can see, she's going to be starting at 6 ki quite a bit. Yeah, when there's a Universe 6 category ally attacking in the same turn, she's going to change a random type to Rainbow. Okay, so what is that? Yeah, I mean, honestly, we're gonna be just fine. This run should be very, very easy, even with our, you know, completely just and utterly, you know, terrible. Honestly, like, I wish hit was better. And instead of pulling, you know, a bunch of, you know, STR Keflas, I've ended up pulling, I think, 3 tech hits. I think I've pulled 2 Int Goku Blacks. So the summons, not stupendous, but, you know, I did end up pulling 3 Vadoses as well. So I've pulled, like, a boatload of featured units. Just not explicitly the ones I want. Now, she guards, so she's going to be absolutely indestructible in this event the whole time. If we ever linked up with Caulifla or Kale and Caulifla, she's absolutely indestructible. Vados, she has a high chance to dodge. I also gave her a little bit of extra dodge in the potential system. Here she goes into Super Saiyan 2. She will be able to activate her super attack her active skill at any point through this event because we are up against a pure Saiyan. I'm not going to do it this turn though. I'm going to save it, right? So let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, we'll do that. And we do want to try to get her 6 orbs. So hopefully Kale and Caulifla don't like finish off Goku or anything. And then luckily Kaba, his passive is not based on same type orbs either. So we can go ahead and get him those Fizz orbs, and he's going to be just fine. We are sharing mostly, like, all pertinent links, except for Legendary Power, of course, so that's okay. Not a big deal. Obviously, like, having Fierce Battle and then having 50% support, attack and defense, this Kefla is going to look ridiculously strong on this turn, honestly. Honestly, it's, yeah, 3.4 is pretty good, man. Pretty good, and she's just going to continue to stack and stack and stack that attack. So she's a very strong unit, and she was super effective against all types, and she will be again here. Okie dokie. That is when she gets 6 or more Ki Spheres. I should double check that, by the way. Is that only when she gets her active skill? That doesn't make any sense, right? We'll figure it out when she gets back on Roto. Okay, here we go. So luckily Hit, the one good thing about bringing Hit along is at the very least he's got type advantage in 3 separate phases. So obviously this one, the SS3, and then SS1, and then of course SS Blue. And she's going to dodge. It doesn't even matter. I do need her to be on rotation though, because she cannot dodge, of course, against Int UI Goku. So now luckily we do have her with Kale. Who does guard with Caulifla on rotation with her. So Kale is going to completely be able to just, you know, basically tank for us, right? I'll be able to put Kale in whatever slot I want and just kind of, you know, again, this run should be very, very, very easy. We're just going to kind of cruise along here until we finish, right? And then let's see what Hit does here. Hit basically can hit hard, and that's in 1.56. Like, I hate to break it to you, is not that hard of a hit, right? Now, the thing about his card, I'm not trying to talk too much shit. I mean, we know who Hit is, right? He can lower attack and defense, and he can stun from his passive and from his super attack. So that is, of course, useful. So again, I'm not trying to talk too much shit here. And I did want to double check her passive real quick because again, I do not have her. So let's see. Yes. Okay. So super effective against all types. Oh, high chance of evading. And launches an additional super attack. Okay, that's what it is. She's super effective against all types for her active skill. And if we get her 6 or more Ki Spheres, then she will go ahead and launch an additional super attack. So that's, I mean, either way, it's really good, right? Let's do this. We'll save a couple of those Ki Spheres for Kefla, of course, and then for Vados. We're just looking so good here. Now, let's see. So, Vados will be providing support to Universe 6 allies. There you go, 3.53. And to Siblings Bond, and to Realm of Gods, and to Bond of Master and Disciple. So, a unit like Beerus is going to benefit a lot from Int Vados. I will be doing a video at some point showcasing physical Beerus. with Vados and Whis on rotation. So that will be a fun video to make for sure. Okay, so here we go. We'll be able to get a ton of same type orbs here for Caulifla. Let's just go ahead and do it. And then for Kale, I'm not going to. I'm going to save those for Kaba. Let's just do it, man. This is going to be a really, really strong rotation for all three of these units. You know, Caulifla, dude, she's not hitting overly hard now. We haven't had a ton of support on rotation for her as of yet. But, dude, a guaranteed additional, has a medium chance to become a super attack. A guaranteed dodge, dude. Like look at this. Dude, come on. Like, that is, it's not fair. Why did they, it's so funny. Like, why do they give her that ability? And the thing is she gets 8%, I believe it's per Universe 6, and is it Peppy Gal on the team? So, like, she'd still be up to, like an 80% chance to dodge or something like that. This is going to do nothing, by the way. Dude, how? I mean, how is 50% support from Kaba, 50% attack and defense, and then, of course, she's guarding? That's how. But it's like, dude, and then it's like you look at Kale, and it's like, dude, are you effing kidding me? Like, come on, man. Absolutely just ridiculous. And again, I'm going to go ahead and save this. I might as well just save that for UI Goku. I think I will. One of the UIs. We'll see which one. Yeah, they're fully built up on Ki. They are completely good to go. With all of our Ki links, so everyone's going to have Tournament of Power. And most of these units are going to have, well, all of them will have Warriors of Universe 6 as well, except for, of course, Vados. Again, just that is the one little tiny nitpick against Vados. Other than that, she's absolutely crazy. She lowers attack and seals, and again, she can provide up to 80% support to the right unit. Now, to a unit like Kefla, the only unit, the only category she won't have under Vados's support, I couldn't spit that out, is Realm of Gods. So, but again, so Fizbeerus or Champa, I guess you could say as well, she would support Champa as well in all four and provide 80% attack and defense, but no Ki, that's the problem, unfortunately. She will have shocking speed, so she is going to fit in quite well on that Beerus-centric Realm of Gods team. So that's going to be a really, really fun video to make. I really can't wait to test out Vados a little bit more. Maybe I'll do a Super Battle Road run or something like that. That'll be a lot of fun, I think. And just go ahead and bring Vados, because Vados seals as well. She lowers attack and seals, so that's obviously... that was a lot of damage. So that's obviously really, really helpful in something like Super Battle Road, right? But again, just not going to... Luckily, she's orb changing, so it is helping out a lot. And we're just... Dude, we haven't even, like, basically taken damage yet. Like, dude, this team is crazy. Honestly, like, even with a hit-led team... Luckily, he's only around once every 3 turns. I just, against UI Goku, dude, I just, like, you know, obviously, like, we're going to have to be popping double items. I probably should have brought Ghost Ushers, to be honest with you, just for tech hit. Because he's so worthless against the UI Goku. Specifically in UI Goku, he's just so worthless, right? So he does a lot of... I don't know if I mentioned it earlier, but he does a lot of damage when the enemy is stunned. So that's really... He's going to be more useful in something like Super Battle Road, but even still, if you're talking about a Universal Survival Saga leader, I'm bringing any other leader I can than hit. He's just too much of a liability defensively. You saw him get hit for 78,000 on a normal from Tech God Goku, who is strong. But look at that. I mean, he just went down. I mean, what did he go down in 2 turns, maybe? I mean, that wasn't really that much, right? So let's check out Kale and Caulifla's defense here. It might be time to relegate them to be floaters. We'll see. We'll see. Not quite as high as I'd like. Oh, boy. Okay. I actually may have to pop an item here. This is just really kind of unlucky. Her defense, Kefla's defense, though, is really good. So unless we get... I'm going to go ahead and risk it, I think. We're going to do this, and we're going to get a ton of same-type Ki Spheres for Kaba. And then he'll be looking really strong defensively. I won't be able to get a look at his defensive stat, but it's going to be really good. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. So we should be okay. I would not anticipate us dying on this turn. 3.9 million is obviously, like, decent. And then always keep in mind... A lot of these showcases are really kind of like, I feel like they're just for nothing, right? Because we're getting the link leveling system. And the link leveling system, dude, is just like, if you guys are not familiar with what's going on, like, it's a really, really big deal. Essentially, the whole game, the whole meta, just has completely just been flipped on its head. It's literally done like a complete, I can't say like a 180, but it's just done like a 90-degree right angle turn and going in a completely different direction now. That's the best way I can describe it. It's so, the units are just so much more powerful than they used to be. You could argue that every single unit in the game got a monster buff. Yeah, double digits. He won't die from a super, no way. And we didn't, okay, so we're fine anyway. But yeah, every single unit in the game, wow, how lucky is this? Just to prove to you how crazy Kale is, I'm going to put her in that first slot, just to prove. So her defense right now, 274k. Jesus, dude. Oh, my God. Jeez, man. I'm so impressed with the Dokkan Awakenings of these girls, dude. They are cray-cray. I'm having a lot of fun using them, dude. They're busted. They're busted beyond belief, dude. Holy shit. Will she take double digits from a super? Maybe. I mean, she's probably up over 300k defense right now, dude. Dude, she is... What is she? Come on. Super attack me, please. Do it. Oh, damn it. He's gonna super Caulifla. And like not as though she has guard, but she's just got she 100% tanks it because she dodges everything, dude. Oh my God. Wow, I'm really blown away. But anyway, back to the link leveling, dude. It's the game has just gone in a completely different direction. If I said the meta was changing or the meta has changed, honestly, that would be an understatement to how much it's changed. I mean, a lot of these units that really, really were struggling, like, would be struggling. Like, so for instance, a unit like that has Shattering the Limit, let's say. So now, Shattering the Limit actually provides you attack and defense, which is obviously really, really solid. Okay, so here we actually do need to be a little bit careful. Let's just do this. I don't want to play around too much here. I just wanted to make sure that she got her... she doesn't need to get 6 orbs. She only gets that... that guaranteed additional super. Honestly, Kale and Caulifla are probably going to polish it off anyway. What am I even worried about? But yeah, so like for instance, like units like, you know, for instance, STR Kaba, he's got Shattering the Limit, right? Yeah, this is going to do nothing if it even hits them. Yeah, they dodged it. They're probably up to a 66% chance to dodge. They're still utterly busted as well, so don't let them fool you. Just because the blue fusions are out, you know, don't let them fool you. They're still one of the top units in the game for sure. But yeah, so Shattering the Limit now providing 2 key and I think 5% attack and defense. So stuff like that. Shocking Speed now providing defense. Over in a Flash now providing an additional 7% attack. A lot of these links that were fodder, like Saiyan Warrior Race, Saiyan Lineage, even stuff like for like androids, like Android Assault and shit like that, like, dude, are just absolutely crazy. I really want UI Goku to super attack. Like, I know that we would tank 0 damage with Caulifla. I know we would. But I want to illustrate the point here that, like, dude, Kale, I am, like, so incredibly impressed with, dude. She might tank this for like 10k or something like that. Absolutely outlandish. But so many of these, like, fodder-ass links, like, so, like, for instance, like on the Android team, like Android Assault went from defense plus 1000 to defense plus 10%. Like, that's the kind of shit, dude, that it's like, I mean, it's just like I said, just like completely flipping it on its head. And when we talk about the leveling up system, wow, triple super, Kale, chill out, dog, jeez. I did give her full additionals, 15 additional. Wow, man, she did 4 attacks. Wow. What is this gonna do? Dude, that was no items active. Have I used an item? I don't know if I've used an item. I don't think I have. Of course you dodge, you bum. Whatever. It just doesn't matter. Everything just doesn't matter anymore. Okay, now hit. This is obviously a big issue. Okay, so if I don't use an item here, if I didn't have hit, if I had another Kefla, we would easily no item this. I'm saying easy no item. But because I have hit, I have to use this, unfortunately. Is what it is, right? And honestly, I'm still not entirely comfortable putting him in that third slot, but you got to do what you got to do. Should I do a double Icarus item? Maybe. If he gets supered, we could legit die. I'm going to try and illustrate how bad Hit is right now for this event. Let's just go ahead and do it. We've had our fun, right? I think at this point, even if I die, I don't think I would even hop back in. I think I've illustrated what I need to illustrate here. Dude, this team is crazy. They are legitimately like... I can't say they're like a top team in the game or anything, but dude, the synergy that this team has is so strong. Not struggling for ki whatsoever. Again, the only exception being Vados. But everything else she's providing to the team, it doesn't really hinder anyone. The only one it hinders is herself, because she doesn't share shocking speed with anyone. That's the bummer, right? So it really only hinders herself that she's not providing ki, because no one else really needs the ki. You know, there's only one summonable LR on this Universe 6 team, and currently, and it's LR Kalen Caulifla. Now, I would suspect at some point in the future, haha, good one, Goku. That's a good one, Goku. That was hilarious. You thought you were going to do damage to us? I mean, maybe to Hit you'll do some damage, but dude, to Kefla, you're not going to do anything. Nah, get out of here. Now you're going to do some real damage to this man right here, for sure. The Assassin Hit. He might take 80k on normals with an Icarus active. Let's see. 70k. I was pretty close, man. It's a lot. So, but I know I've been bouncing a little bit all over the place here. I'm really just like, this team is just so strong. I'm just so utterly impressed. Now we still can dodge here. So we have not had our dodging disabled yet. So I'm gonna go ahead and just let this rock. We still do have the effects of an Icarus active. So let's just go ahead and let it rock. Okay, this is fine. This is cool. Yep, Caulifla just doing Caulifla stuff. Now, I do have to make sure I get her as many supers as possible. This is very good, because remember, all of a sudden, it's like once we get to Int UI Goku, you know, Caulifla's tune is going to change very, very quickly, because she doesn't have that chance to dodge anymore. But this whole event, it was built for her to just be ridiculous. Now, Kale is still going to dominate, because she's still going to have guard active. So, again, there is no point at all in ever taking them off of rotation with one another. Not at all, because they are just not going to be nearly as good without one another. Just keep them on one rotation, and then keep Kefla and Vados, or Kefla and Kalen Caulifla on the other rotation, and you will never ever lose. You'll never lose. Oh, and then we've got STR support Kaba. I mean, dog. Like, okay, so here we go. I'm having a lot of fun right now, man. This is fun. I'm having fun with this team. I wish I had Kefla, dude. Jeez, for real. Okay. So now, even if he dodges, it's okay. Let's just do it, because I haven't used it thus far. I want to do it, right? Let's go ahead and do it. So now she's going to be super effective against all types. This is really, really good, of course. If we can get her, I don't know if we're going to be able to finagle her 6 orbs. I have to get those for, oh, she changed orbs, I see. I have to get those for support Kaba, or we're going to be screwed. Yeah, I have to. Absolutely have to. Okay. This is fine, though. She's going to be looking really good. Yeah, unfortunately, it is what it is. Should I pop another item, maybe? I think we're going to get some significant healing here. I think we'll be good. I do. The odds are he's going to super attack. Oh, yeah, we're good. The odds are he's going to super attack in this first slot. And Kale and Caulifla are going to tank it for double digits. I mean, that's... Well, okay, so... well, that's not great. But I think even Kefla and Kaba, they'll be all right. Kaba got a ton of orbs right there, so he's going to be completely fine. Kaba on this team is really, really good. I think... I don't necessarily know that we need a Dokkan Fest Kaba, but what I think we could get possibly is a Dokkan Fest Vegeta Kaba exchange unit, or just a straight up Vegeta Kaba duel, you know, like either a slash card, like I said, an exchange unit that has the slash, or just a combo card, right? A joined forces card. Okay, so very good. 4.22. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Yeah, this means I might have to go in for Kefla a little bit more. I really like this team. This is the most fun I've had running Legendary Goku event in quite some time. Now, unfortunately, we're gonna have the turd hit on this rotation. Yeah. Again, we're gonna have to pop an item. We do have 2. What is everyone's defense? So, regardless, we would have had to anyway. I'm going to go ahead and let's not play around. Let's just put Kale in that first slot. And then we'll go ahead and do this. And I do have to remember to pop an item here. Let's just go ahead and pop this other Icarus item. God, dude, if Hit gets super attacked, though, let's pop a Big Daddy Whis. Again, if I had any other leader, I maybe could have found a way. Maybe I should have brought STR Blue Kaioken. He probably would have been the better choice, but then I couldn't have run Vados. That was why I didn't bring him. That's right. So obviously the Angels are obviously not on the Universal Survival Saga. So obviously can't be run under his leader skill. That would have been cool though, right? So here we go. This is going to do double digits, I would wager. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Guard and 420,000 defense will do it. Dude, again, I know I just keep going on and on about these units, but dude, come on. And she's doing she's doing between 2 and 4 super attacks every single turn. There's a crit. Here's super attack number 3. He is yet to dodge, by the way. Okay. Can we give me one more? Just do it. Yeah, I mean, you might as well. There's 4 super attacks from Kale. Like, come on. She just shelled out an 8 million attack stat, if you think of it that way. 8 million attack stat for a banner unit with 2 dupes in her, by the way. Not even rainbowed. And then again, Caulifla, no slouch. No slouch at all. That 100% chance to dodge, redonkulous. Additional normal. Are you going to super hit on the end, dude? Of course you will, obviously. Why wouldn't you super hit? I mean, if I were you, I would super hit. It'd be the only chance you have of doing any damage to this team at all. With a Whis. With a Whis active, he took that. Now, luckily, Kale and Caulifla are going to heal us up here, so we're good to go. We're good. Look at this. Bam! 600,000 defense, dude. Wow. Oh, okay. Almost a full heal. Sure, we'll take that. Why not? Okay. Vados, you are going to get a super attack. We have a Whis active. Obviously, I have nothing to worry about here. We could potentially take down Goku here. Full 24 key super. This is going to do double digits, obviously, with 600,000 defense. We're just literally not in any danger of taking damage, again, other than Hit. Hit is just, he's the one guy. I mean, you saw it. You saw it. With a Whis active, he took 101,000 on normals. Absolutely just obscene, absurd amounts of futility defensively. Ugh. 3.53. Now, I should point out, Kale and Caulifla, this Kale and Caulifla, they do have a +3 crit skill orb, but I do not have any dupes in them. So, you know, they can't go absolutely as ham as they could, but that's a really, really good shot there. Here's the additional normal that he dodges, but, you know, get ready for 2 more super attacks and potentially 1 more after that. You know, right now they're up against a Universal Survival Saga. Oh, there's the crit. Okay. Universal Survival Saga and a Pure Saiyan. So this is number 3, I believe. So number 4 should be, well, we could potentially get 4. No, we did not get the Quadfecta, unfortunately. It's okay, though. And then 3.51 from our girl. I mean, she's really, really good. I wish I had a copy of her. The one other cool thing is this whole team, it's even if, so whether you're running Kefla or you're running Hit, you are getting 170 all the way around, which is really good. Really, really good. So 170. Wow, dude, that's pretty good. That was not bad. I'm actually kind of impressed by that. We did have a Whis active, but still, man. She would have only been taken probably, I don't know, less than 20K on normals. That's pretty impressive, honestly. Okay, so here we go. So let's just go ahead and end Goku's career right here. I mean, I feel like we've just been kind of, you know, playing with his emotions a little bit. You know, a very modest 600,000 defense from our girl Kale. Now, yes, we do have some monster support on rotation, but I don't care. That's impressive no matter what way you shake it, right? Honestly.
boy, if I, dude, honestly, like, impressed is an understatement. So 2.62 milli from Kale. Not bad. Not bad. She is just a normal banner unit after all. That has been out for about 6 months on the global, well, about 8 months, right, on the global side. When did they come out? They came out with Kale and Caulifla, which was December. If I could count, yeah, that would be 9 months they've been out. So was this number 3 or number, yeah, so okay, so Kale just took them out. Now we got very lucky on the Goku dodges and stuff, so you know, obviously that could have gone a little worse if Hit would have come back around again. But again, you know, this team, I think you guys can clearly see a no item run is obviously possible. Like, dude, no item is probably the most likely situation if you're running any other leader but Hit. But this team is absolutely outlandish. Kefla, very, very good, but honestly, more impressed with STR Kale, dude. She is ridiculously powerful. Ridiculously powerful. But I could definitely see them coming out with just a couple more units to add. I was talking earlier about maybe a dual Kaba Vegeta. I could see a base form Kale and Caulifla come out, like an actual, like, just a TUR Kale and Caulifla base form. So not like the SSR of the LR, but a unit that, you know, parallels these units, right? These banner units. But anyway, guys, that was the video. Absolutely just an outlandish team. Slap a like for this team. Universe 6 is crazy. Consider subscribing if you're new. I love you guys. Thank you for your support. It means so much to me. And I will catch you in the next one. Later.